Hello and welcome, this is Melskinner, and we're back with some more Warhammer 40k Gladius. So we finally got the next line of our quest, and it's one that's going to take me some time to do, but I think we have a fairly realistic chance of taking out the Necron city here. So that's what we're going to try and do. First things first, let's move these guys in so where they may be able to get sight lines. No, they still can't get it, so not sure if our heavy weapons teams are going to really be able to help me too much. We could move this infantry away at some point, but for right now, they're just going to do what damage they can. Do we have our armor piercing ability back yet? Nope, we don't. I'll just keep hitting the city then. We have a lot of units that can hit it. I'd actually have to look at how much health it has. It has 39. Maybe we wouldn't be able to get it this turn, but we're going to be pretty darn close, as that just did 6 damage. We're going to get another 4.9 here. Okay, you are going to have to retreat, and I may have to move infantry around to allow for the retreat. So you're going to have to move out in the open, which is probably going to make you a target. Then again, you can do a lot of damage. Now you can't really do that much damage. Well, this looks like the only spot I can move you. I might be able to attack from that spot, though. At least we've got cover, so the likelihood we'll die maybe isn't super high, but... Okay, you're going to be the next big damage dealer. How are we doing? 23 damage. Not sure we're going to be pulling that off, but we're going to try. Between these three, which is all that's left, we're definitely not going to get 20-something damage. Especially as you can only do 3.5. How are we doing on crack grenades? I have one here, but I had to move that infantry out of the way. I guess I could have moved a different infantry out of the way. Whew. He could use the heavy weapons squad this turn. I'm gonna go for it. I don't think we'll get enough damage to kill it, but we'll get pretty darn close. It will regenerate some health. We move into the woods here, we should get a shot on the city. We're only going to do 1.8 because we moved. Okay. You have 10 hit points left. That's dead. We'll get that next turn. Okay, let's move through our other stuff. So the orcs are moving on us in pretty big numbers. We need to back off and regroup. Fortunately, we don't have healing available, but I am still going to back out of the city. We may get killed, but at least fire upon the city while I can. I'm still going to do damage to the city if I can do it. It makes sense to do. In this case, I'm going to move up. See if we can get these guys taken out. Or at least reduced in number. I feel like they have been healing. Okay. A little worried that these guys will be on top of me soon now. I mean, we got the city down to half health, but I don't think I can keep this up. So I think it's probably a better idea to just back out now while I still can. Maybe the damage to these guys wasn't really worth it. That's what we're going to end up having to do. But yeah, I mean, I'm afraid that these guys are going to start swarming me fairly soon, so we need to prepare for that. And a lot of my infantry have taken heavy casualties. These guys are probably going to go down. I don't know if I can stop that. Yep. Guys are healing. And you, I really just don't have a good move for you. I can't get you into a spot where you could do damage. So we'll just keep you where you are. Okay, we'll watch the orcs, because that's where things are happening. Come on, Space Marines, hold them off. Yeah, there they go. That sucks. High-level units getting killed like that really upsets me a bit, but what can you do? The orcs are really putting up a fight now. I have to wait until I get more men. We had a window there that was brief. I just wasn't able to capitalize on it. I stuck around a little longer than I should have as well. But I didn't know the orcs would do this crap. So I have to come in here and help out. Going after me. We should be able to wipe these guys out. Now that they're not in the city. In this case, we want the one guy to move into... So... Not sure where I'm going to attack just yet, but I want these guys to move here so that we can heal up. Casualties. Alright, we need to form a battle line. Yeah, we'll take these guys out. They are kind of a nuisance. May not be able to get the kill. It's close. So here we could most definitely get kills. Space Marines are the ones that are holding the line. I'll wait on that decision. You have some Imperial Guard to reinforce the ones we've lost. Let's go down to the city. These guys barely made it out alive. Now's the time to use my armor piercing ability. Let's start here. Just get the kill on the city. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Fine. There we go. Green light fades from the last artificial eye as the last Necron gives up the fight. After immeasurable eons of war, their cities are crushed, their troops atomized, and their leaders slain. Though beneath the planet's surface, millions more still slumber and deadly unquiet. Call this a victory. Yay! Victory! Alright, with that being done, we can now reroute all these troops to where we desperately need them against the orcs. So, assuming you fired here. Well, if not, go ahead and fire. And we'll use these men to help support you. I'll hold on that for right now. We just need to get our guys moving. Many of them. How have I not captured this yet? Many of my men need healing. So those that do, I guess we'll capture the resources that are here. I guess you might as well just use the medical pack so we can get you back into the fight faster. That way. Have you heal in place. Also, my ally will be less distracted. Good. We have a level up to do. Let's go ahead and get the next level, bring it down. It's a little bit quicker path this way, I guess. Still have 5 more units to move, but I guess it doesn't hurt to move up into the face of this thing. I mean, it's going to do full damage to me no matter what I do. Then again, we don't know what other neutral units are around. So let's just have this guy form up to support. If the thing moves up, we'll get a reaction shot on it. So be my move. Okay. I could move here. We would be able to hit some of these guys. I'm just putting some of my men up in the front line, which I'm not so sure I'm a fan of, but what's to lose? Your infantry. Okay. Finish that unit off, maybe? Or we could hit this guy and lower him. Let's hit this guy. I don't think this is going to do me any good as far as lowering the strength. And then we may be able to finish him with the other basilisk. So let's do casualties, guys that worry us. Like these guys, for example. These guys are just going to hold the line. Our city is full at this stage. Like we're working on everything we can. We have one more turn and then we get our tank. That I think will help a lot. I don't know how much it's going to cost to build. I'm going to assume it's going to be more than 40, so we may have to save for it. Our ore is going to be built in time though for that, so okay, let's end turn. The orcs are backing off a little bit. We're gonna get our reaction shot here and probably kill that guy. Okay. I think we can hold this line. Especially as we have the Space Marines focusing their efforts now. The Killer Khan is going to be a problem, but... Okay, we have it. There's a laser cannon and a battle cannon. Range 3, range 3. A lot of damage. Large blast scales the damage with the group size of the target unit. Ordnance increases the armor penetration against vehicles, not usable by infantry after moving. Then we have the laser cannon. And then we have that upgrade that increases his damage. So, be cool. Doesn't have the side weapon sponsons though, so maybe that's something we can do with research. Let's take a look at that. Increases the armor of infantry. Well, that sounds pretty good. Increases the growth rate of the city. We don't really care about that. Recovery gear. Dozer blade. Reduces the movement penalty for tanks and force and Imperial ruins. That sounds pretty good. Extra vehicle armor. Smoke launcher grants ground vehicles the ability to launch a smoke screen that provides range damage reduction. Ooh, aircraft. Oh, also we have these guys. Additional heavy bolters grants Bane Blades, Lehman Russ battle tanks, and Valkyries extra heavy bolters. So that's what I'm thinking about. That's what we eventually are going to want, but that seems like it takes quite a while to get to that stage. And then Bane Blade's going to be all the way over here. So what do we want at the moment? Well, we're going to have to get this so that we can do our quest. So let's do that. Now, as far as I'm concerned, we need more ore still. So I am probably going to build another ore building because it costs 80 ore to get one of these tanks up. And that's going to be quite a few turns. So I know it's going to cost ore to do this, but in the long run, it's going to pay off. So we'll do another ore building there. And by the time that's done, we'll have 60 ore and we'll be able to afford a Lehman Russ anyway, so. Okay, let's take a look at the map. So we want to deal with the orcs first and foremost. So you need to heal. You need to heal very badly. We do have a target here. Go ahead and take a shot at it. And we'll just try and whittle away the orcs from range with the long-range artillery that we have. The longer the size of their unit is, because of the ordnance, the more damage we do, so good. I'll have you heal and spot. And these guys are just going to hold the line for now. Do we get more men in here? Now, I say that, we might not need as many infantry now. But you know what, I'll let them produce nonetheless. Oh great, the robot's back. But we're gonna have more men here in a bit. So I may retreat for now. Because otherwise, I mean, we've got two neutral entities here attacking me. I don't think that's gonna go well or in my favor, so back off here. Sucks that we have to do this, but that's the life of Imperial Guardsmen. Running away. Be used to that by now. Run away until you get more numbers. Help you out. Heal. Health, so moving. We have a lot of high level guys over here, so I'm excited for our future. Once we get these units moving. Heal. Guess I'll just have you heal and spot. I mean, there is kind of a thing to be said about sweeping this area, because there are resources in here. Like, for example, right here, we could get ore. And as much as we're not healed up here, I am tempted to go get that, because I'm afraid that I will forget if I don't do it now. Alright, well, let's take a look at our situation before we wrap up this video. So, the Basilists are doing a good job of holding back the orcs. We have kind of a battle line. Although I definitely need to reinforce it, get it going. And then we could start pushing the orcs. I have no idea where the second orc city is, but I'm going to guess it's somewhere over here. We did pretty heavy damage to this Orc City, but I just didn't have enough numbers to finish it off. It also is at quite a bit of a choke point. Now, there's only so many places I can attack it from with the way that the city is at this coastline, so they're going to be a tough nut to crack. But I will be able to do it once I get enough numbers in here, and I don't have to worry about the orcs flanking me with this charge in. Thankfully, Space Marines have been able to hold this line for now to allow me to bring up the rest of my force. So that's what we're going to do from here on out. Just bring all the guardsmen that were dealing with the Necrons up to fight the orcs. We'll have a lot of numbers. I think we'll be able to manage okay, and we'll go from there. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.